Ladies and gentlemen, just a quick reminder that my fundraiser is $479 short this month, and I'm going to be giving you guys my all through June and all of hurricane season. So if at any point in time you'd like to contribute, it would be greatly appreciated. All right, let's get to it. All right, since Jupiter entered Pisces with Neptune, and we have a eclipse solar coming on the 10th, I've kind of been blaring the red alert alarm as much as I can on the situation 4 or 5 days after the solar eclipse. But for some reason, it's hard to get the message out. YouTube really loves the grand solar minimum, guys, even though there are 3 sunspots facing Earth right now and 5 sunspots on the sun total. Plus, I'm telling people we're going into a mini ice age for 5 years. It's like the dumbest shit ever. Anywho, so here we are watching the 6Z GFS from this morning, showing a Category 2 hurricane going into Crystal Beach or Crystal River, Florida, although it does that a lot. And no matter what, a whole lot of moisture coming in, but this is the 6Z showing a hurricane coming into the Gulf and then heading into Florida right around the, between like the 14th and the 18th. And so, bang. And then you got the CMC model showing a hurricane, or starts out as a tropical storm, coming into the Gulf around the 14th. And this is the latest CMC. As you can see, it jumps over the Yucatan Peninsula and then heads right into the Gulf. Where it would go after that, nobody knows for sure. And then we have now the very latest GFS run that is hot off the presses that shows our possible tropical depression, our possible tropical storm, our possible hurricane forming, I think around the 14th. Yeah, it makes formation right on the 14th. Or actually 16th. And then heads, boom, straight up into Mississippi and Louisiana. Now, at this point, it is still anywhere from 8 to 14 days out. But we always put up a high alert, whether after you get a solar eclipse, for a major storm coming. And models are consistently showing this thing becoming a threat sometime around or just after the 14th. And so I can't stress enough how we need to be prepared, because once hurricane season starts, it just keeps on going. And it's June in a lot of places. It's feeling like August. Radar Omega, a heat wave is expected to persist from the southwest to the northeast into the start of next week. Record high temps will again be possible in the upper Midwest, Mid-Atlantic, and New England. If you have a Radar Omega subscription, try using the NDFD to check your hot temperatures. Okay? And we just had an eruption, a small eruption from AR2829 that is now facing Earth. We got a textbook low that is moving into the Pacific Northwest and the Canadas. Beautiful. We got heat records breaking in multiple states, and not just by a degree or two. We're talking 3 degrees, 2 degrees, 5 degrees. We're talking New Jersey, New York, Connecticut, Virginia. And I got to tell you, fire season, especially in the West and California, is just going to be insane this year. And 2021 is a volcano advent calendar, and we are watching for what new volcano will erupt in June. And also, Joshua Paulet updated his map of the southern Salton Sea seismicity with the current earthquake swarm pink outlines, which is still active and covers a relatively large area to the west of several other recent swarms. We're talking hundreds of earthquakes by the South Salton Sea. And so I would definitely, my guess for if a volcano was going to erupt in the West Coast this year, my guess is less than Peak. And this is to the south, although it's Salton Sea souther than that. I'm just saying this is a very interesting situation with the biggest earthquake being a 5.4, and then they had a 4.9. So this is definitely a situation that needs to be monitored. Selena Gomez bought a brand new house in Los Angeles. I was like, why did you do that? I'll at least wait until 2025. Although I guess, real estate prices in Texas have just been skyrocketing because it feels like a lot of people feel like this is a much safer place to be. And man, I agree. Although I'm not trying to cause fear in anyone on the West Coast, but I'm just talking about trying to save lives, man. I don't know. Okay, but check out this storm. A lot of moisture coming into this area, and more storms through Texas today. We are going to be on the lookout for high and tight severe weather tomorrow, and then we're going to be on the lookout for high and tight severe weather the day after tomorrow. And then we're going to be on the lookout for severe weather, high and tight, the day after, the day after, the day after tomorrow. I think, if I did my day after tomorrow math correctly. And stuff always gets crazy around a solar eclipse. And with the sun acting a bit nutty, I'm acting a bit nutty. I do hope you'll bear with me through it all. High pressure and heat coming in for large portions of Europe. Hey, what are you doing for 4th of July? I've not made plans yet. Because it's kind of hard to make plans a month in the future these days because things have been so uncharted watersy. And I just want to point out there's an underwater volcano range by the New England Seamount. And these are all the heat records that were broken. Things are weird, getting weirder. Okay. Possible tornado on camera spotted at Rocky Creek Community in George County. So, Mississippi. It's going to stay stormy. Man, it is stormy in Alabama right now. A flash flood watch has been issued for all of North Texas. There may be some isolated 5 inches, but some other places will get 1 to 3 inches, and this is on top of a whole lot of rain that has already fallen over the last month or two. Taylor doesn't seem as happy today as she was in the second. I wonder why that is. Life is complex. Hey, Tay, cheer up. There is snow still around. Like, this is Vancouver Island on top of Mount Washington, 1,200 meters up. So there's still snowflakes. So you can, look kind of, it's like a mini ice age there for a couple minutes anyways. Look at all those sunspots, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. Yeah, Texas, gonna keep on raining. Yeah, flash flood watch for a large part of North Texas, including DFW. All right, hey, I'm going to cheer you up with some fantastic cloud iridescence right now over Maidstone, Kent. If right now or 10 hours ago, technically. Hey, how are you guys doing today? I woke up laughing, and I've been laughing all day. I don't know why I'm in such a good mood. Although I keep watching the Anon versus Elon video again. Something funny about it. Yeah, it's definitely time for the Atmospheric Defense Team, Prayer Warriors, and Asteroid Fight Club to get their shit in gear because hurricanes are almost upon us a week or 2 or 3 later. Hopefully Selena will dye her hair back to black. That's an inside joke. Or pink. Or, yeah, dude. Totally keep an eye on it. 4 or 5 days after the eclipse. And you get strong storms in the Canadas today. So Canadians, stay cool. All right, you know how we do. I will keep you guys posted and updated because that is what I do. I love you. I appreciate you. I want you to have a great day. I want you to have a great week. I want you to have a great June. I want us to have a great summer and a kick-ass 2021. But I'm starting to feel real optimistic about 2022. We can discuss reasons why later. Heck, I might even go live today. We shall see. Peace out. God bless everyone.